Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, 9th Canto, chapter 19, text 14. Nādātu kāma kāmānaṁ upavogenu samyati savisa Kṛṣṇa-prema bhuyo eva vivartate. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. As supplying water to a fire doesn't diminish the fire, but instead increases it more and more, the endeavor to stop lusty desires by continual enjoyment can never be successful. In fact, one must voluntarily cease from material desires. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. One may have enough money and enough resources to satisfy the senses, but still not be satisfied. For the endeavor to stop lusty desires by enjoying one can never be successful. The example given here is very appropriate. One cannot stop a blazing fire by trying to extinguish it with butter. Nalakūvara, this something. I don't know how far I can express it. Very difficult to express in English language. I face difficulty. So you should help me. You should help me. Here it is saying, Nādātu kāma kāmānaṁ upavogenu samyasi savisa Kṛṣṇa-prema bhuyo eva vivartate. As supplying water to a fire doesn't diminish the fire, but instead increases it more and more. The endeavor to stop lusty desires by continual enjoyment can never be successful. In fact, one must voluntarily cease from material desires. How can one voluntarily cease? Can anybody voluntarily cease? Premji tells, Acharyavan Mr. Allen tells, where is he? There is not, There is Mathura now. Oh, backside. Mark Gordon tells, everybody tells. Who can see? Voluntarily. Indra Bhatta tells, yes, everybody tells. Jayadeva tells, everybody tells. Who can see it? Voluntarily. Not easy. Substitute required. What is a substitute? Substitute is Krishna. Krishna is all beautiful. You understand? All attractive. If you can give enjoyment to the transcendental senses of Krishna, then you'll see from giving enjoyment to your own material senses. This is the only thing required. No other means is there. Understand my language? It's the only thing required. Otherwise, nobody can see voluntarily from it. Understand? Adadura, that's the only means. Only means. So in this, with reference to the context of this verse, we'll also discuss in this connection, 11th Canto, Bhāgavatam, 10th chapter, texts 27 to 29. Jadya dharma rata sangāda sadāṁ vājitendriya Kāmātma krupana lubdho trayino bhūto vihisataha Osun vidhina labhyo preta bhuta gunam jajan narakan vaso janturgatva jatirvanam tamaha karmani dukotakani kurvan dehena te punaha deho ma bhajet tatra kinsuram martya dharpena. 3 verses, 27 to 29. Read translation.
If a human being is engaged in sinful, irreligious activities, either bad or good association, or because of his failure to control his senses, then such a person will certainly develop a personality full of material desires. He thus becomes miserly toward others, greedy, and always anxious to exploit the bodies of women. When the mind is so polluted, one becomes violent and aggressive, and without the authority of Vedic injunctions, slaughters innocent animals for
Yes.
sense
For
gratification.
sense gratification, to give pleasure to his palate. Yes. Yes. Innocent animal kills. Yes.
Worshipping ghosts and spirits, the bewildered person falls fully into the grip of unauthorized activities and thus goes to hell, where he receives a material body infected by the darkest modes of nature. In such a degraded body, he unfortunately continues to perform inauspicious activities that greatly increase his future unhappiness, and therefore he again accepts a similar material body. What possible happiness can there be for one who engages in activities inevitably terminating in death?
3 verses. Giving comments on these verses, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has said, Karmanam adhikari divida dharmiko adharmikascha, etc. That means 2 types of, let's say, workers, karmis. One is dharmika, the other one is adharmika. That is say in English. Religious and irreligious. Pious and pious, also. And in 27th verse that we read, 27, 28, 23 verses we read, 27 verse, it speaks about adharmika. You understand? He read it, you see, either by association of asat, sadhus, materialistic persons, one becomes adharmika. Or, without associating others also, you understand, associating with asat, also, one may also become adharmika, without association. If he doesn't do satsanga, understand? It ananta, unlimited material desires he has. Kāmātma, so lusty desires he has. Therefore is my son, Krupan, Dina, Lubdha, means very greedy, always makes endeavor how to give more and more enjoyment to his senses. Strayana, he cannot tolerate sex thoughts, very much addicted to women, to enjoy them, satisfy his sex urges, but they are not satisfied. Already we have discussed, even if he gets all the women in the whole world and enjoys them, still he will dissatisfy them. Yes. The Prithibhyam Brihijavam. Yesterday we have discussed that verse. Janat Maharaj said. Also, they have developed some love and affection to certain woman, lady, to satisfy the lusty desire, sexual desires. So whatever the lady says, he does. You understand? Say, all right, I want chicken, I want to eat chicken. Chicken, what's that? Chicken, yes. Then he kills the innocent animal, chicken. That is also that's stated there, which is contradictory to religious principles or dharma. As a result, what happens? He goes to hell. Then he may get Thavar Joni. Most this covered consciousness, the spaces of trees and mountains as a result. Yes. So, in this regard, Also there another verse we can see in 11th canto, 21th chapter, 24th verse. Utpeteiva hi kāmena, kāmesu prānesu sujanesu ca asakta manasamartya atmano anartha hetusu. See, 11, 21, 24.
Simply by material birth, human beings become attached within their minds to personal sense gratification,
Yes.
long duration of life, sense activities, bodily strength, sexual potency, and friends and family.
Yes.
Their minds are thus absorbed in that which defeats their actual self-interest.
Yes. Mind is stupid, stubborn, disobedient. Yes. You are all hearing the prompting of a stupid mind, isn't it? Huh? Yes, go and see. Pornographic TV, mind prompts and goes, you see. Isn't it? Therefore, Krishna says, Manmana bhava, keep me in your mind. Huh? Manmana bhava, keep me in your mind. If you can keep Krishna in your mind, then there will be no stupidity of the mind. Mind is completely pacified, absorbed, such beautiful thought, nectarian thought of Krishna. Then that is controlled mind, which is friend. Uncontrolled mind is enemy. Gita says, Atma eva atmanabandho atma eva pura atmana. You understand? Controlled mind is your friend, uncontrolled mind is your enemy. Yes. Don't remain with your enemy. Why are you remaining with the enemy? That will drag you to hell. Yes. If you remain with the enemy, uncontrolled mind, and here it's prompting, then it will be all this nonsense activities. Yes. You understand? They'll drag you. Then drag you to the hell at last. Understand? The Kāmātma, who is a lusty, who has so much lusty desire, a person, he is miserly, because he is not satisfied, though he may be enjoying, giving enjoyment to his senses, till they are all dissatisfied. Rather, they are demanding more and more. Give more, give more, give more. The example is given in this verse: if you pour ghee in the blazing fire, it will never be extinguished. Rather, it will become more blessed. Do you understand? So, the more you give enjoyment to your senses, the more they demand. The more they demand, they will never be satisfied at all. Yes. So, being dissatisfied and trying to give more and more enjoyment to his senses, such a lusty person sometimes kills innocent animals to give pleasure to his palate. Yes. Or by the request of his, girlfriend, request of his girlfriend or wife, isn't it? They make you innocent animals, because that person thinks that I am the enjoyer and this girl is the object of my enjoyment. He thinks himself as the enjoyer of that girl or lady. Giving enjoyment to genital, that is upasthasukha. So he has become, servant to his senses, and now servant to that lady or girl, stri bhutya, like a dog. Yes. 7th canto of Bhāgavatam, this respect. 15th chapter, 18th verse, this speaks about it. Read it.
My dear king,
Mm.
a self-satisfied person can be happy even with only drinking water.
Yes.
However, one who is driven by the senses, especially by the tongue and genitals,
Tongue and genital, yeah.
must accept the position of a household dog to satisfy his senses.
Yes, household dog. Huh? That lusty person is always engaged in giving enjoyment to his own senses as well as to the senses of his wife or girlfriend. Yes. Huh? And engaged giving enjoyment, happiness to the senses of his girlfriend or wife also. So, thereby, he does many irreligious activities. Irreligious activities. Kills innocent animals, sometimes also no money is there. So much demand of my girlfriend is there, my wife is there. How can I please her? He may commit theft also. Yes, he may commit theft. And be captured by police and put into prison also. Such thing may come, yes. It's happening also, yes. And in the long run, in the abode of Yamarāja, then Yamarāja will give decision. This person has done this and this and this and this, such irreligious sinful activities, because he is such a lusty person. So he has done all these things. So what birth he will get? You said the birth of a tree or mountains, Avarjuna. You see, Nalakūvara and Maṇigrīva, they were inhabitants of the upper planetary system of heavenly planets. Two sons of Kubera, isn't it? What they were doing? Narada Muni was passing, they were so shameless. They are engaged in the sexual activities with the heavenly girls. They were naked, intoxicated, yes. Though Narada Muni was passing, then they couldn't never kill themselves as sin, you see. Narada Muni then cursed them. Hey, what are you doing here? You don't deserve to stay here. You are engaged in such nasty activities, minimal activities in this upper planetary system, you don't deserve to stay here. So he got them. You go to Matyabhumi, that means this earth planet, and take the birth of trees, Avarjuna. Yes, this is your punishment and you are for you. That's also you are. You don't deserve to stay in this here. And at last Yamarāja will give that verdict also. Yes. Next birth will be birth of a tree or mountain. Avarjuna. Consciousness, completely covered consciousness. A guru-tattva. West type of consciousness. That is what you should understand. So your body is attracted towards the objects of sense enjoyment, and they appear very dear to them. Yes. If we develop our attachment to this objects of sense enjoyment that appear dear, apparently, therefore, consequently will suffer more and more because of this attachment, material attachment. Because of this material attachment, we suffer more and more. So 11th Canto, 9th chapter, text 1 speaks about it. Jadrajan Abdhut, Brahman Abdhut says to Jadrajan, Parigraho hi dukhaya jajat priyatamam anantam sukham apnoti tad vidvan jastu akiñcana.
The saintly Brahmana said, everyone considers certain things within the material world to be most dear to him.
Yes, those are the objects of sense enjoyment. They seem to be dear. What is that here? Yes.
And because of attachment to such things, one eventually becomes miserable.
Yes.
One who understands this gives up material possessiveness and attachment, and thus achieves unlimited happiness.
Give up. One who understands this
gives up material possessiveness
and this attachment also. Isn't it? Then he will become happy. And this verse says, in fact, one must voluntarily cease from material desires. The same thing. Isn't it? Huh? It will become akiñcana. No material possession means akiñcana. Who is akiñcana? Huh? There is no material possessions. Material is zero, like Kholāvecā Śrīdhara. Do you understand? He has nothing in his material world. Nothing. No material possession. It is real akiñcana. Therefore says, if you become akiñcana, this verse says, anantam sagnapnoti tar viddam jastu akiñcana. This verse says akiñcana, isn't it? 11.9.1, akiñcana. Huh? No material possession at all. Zero. Material zero. Is akiñcana. Proper. Then what is his possession? What is his asset? Krishna is his asset. Do you understand? Yes. Nama akiñcana vittaya. The Kunti Devi's prayer is there also. Akiñcana vittaya. Then Krishna becomes his vitta, his asset. One becomes akiñcana, material is zero, proper. Then Krishna becomes his vitta, his asset. You understand? That he gets ananta sukha, unlimited happiness. Isn't it? Ananta sukham apnati. Ananta sukham apnati. Only he can get. Otherwise, he will suffer and suffer and suffer unlimited misery there. If you will be attached to this objects of sense enjoyment, thinking they are very dear to me, then eventually suffer, eventually go to hell, and last he may get the birth of a tree or mountain, top of the body of a mountain or tree. Yeah. But the jiva conditioned soul, to give pleasure to his senses, is very much attached, attracted to the objects of sense enjoyment, and how to acquire all these objects of sense enjoyment. He toils hard like an ass day and night. Yes. Day and night toils hard. Yes. When he is engaged in the acquisition of this sense enjoyment, he faces so much trouble, so much distress, hardship also. Sometimes he may be killed. Yes, he may be killed. Yes. And he is imprisoned. Sometimes he commits theft, and in prison, put in the prison. So much punishment is inflicted unto him now. Yes. Hard-earned money, hard-earned material wealth and asset, how to keep it, maintain it, always in a fearful condition, going to sleep at night. Yes. So much anxiety he has. If he loses, then so much lamentation comes. Yes. Where is happiness? Therefore, in order to get happiness, the conditioned soul, only acquires this material objects of sense enjoyment. Instead of getting any happiness, he gets more and more distress and unhappiness and suffering. This is the consequence. Very little happiness he may be getting, but it is not unmixed happiness, it is mixed with unlimited suffering and distress. It is not unmixed happiness, it is mixed with unlimited suffering and distress. One should understand it. But one who becomes akiñcana, not to possess any material objects, material assets, material zero, not at all interested in it. He will get ananta sukha, unlimited happiness, transcendental happiness and pleasure. He is vidwan. He is really learned person. 11th canto, 14th chapter, 13th verse speaks about it. Akiñcanasya dantasya santasya samacetasa maya santushta manasa sarva sukhamayadisaha. 11, 14, 13.
One who does not desire anything within this world, who has achieved peace by controlling his senses, whose consciousness is equal in all directions, and whose mind is completely satisfied in me.
In me means in Krishna. Krishna says, this is Krishna's version, yes.
He finds only happiness wherever he goes.
Yes. Krishna is the only asset, is akiñcana, is material zero, no material possessions. Krishna is the only asset. So he is akiñcana, is jitendriya, is self-restraint, is peaceful, he has developed equal vision, self-satisfied, yes, and he sees everything here related to Krishna, and these are all paraphernalia for Krishna's enjoyment and Krishna's say service. You understand? Therefore, his vision is a completely different vision. He sees this material world no more dukkhalaya but sukhalaya. Because he sees only Krishna's relationship. And you can see Krishna, then you can see sukha. Otherwise, how can you see sukha? Pleasure here. No pleasure here. So, giving comments on this verse, Vishwanath Thakur says, Bhaktasya sukham sukhasya anubhavam cha vibranoti akiñcana seti dvabhyam. Is purport given there something?
Yes.
Yes. You read it?
Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur gives the example that when a very wealthy man travels all over the world, at every place he stays, he always enjoys the same luxurious standard of comfort. Similarly, one who has developed Krishna consciousness is never separated from happiness, because Lord Krishna is all-pervading. The word kiñcana indicates the so-called enjoyable things of this world. One who is akiñcana has correctly understood that material sense gratification is simply the glare of illusion, and therefore such a person is dantasya, or self-controlled, santasya, or peaceful, and maya santushta manasa, completely satisfied with his transcendental experience of the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Got it. Yes. Otherwise nobody can be completely satisfied here. The more you give enjoyment to senses, the more they will demand, they will never be satisfied. This verse is, and so many verses are there in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, 11th canto, 19th chapter, text 3 is also, samamannistata. That verse also you read. 36, I think. 11, 19, 36.
There's 3 verses, 36 through 39.
First verse, 36. Samamannistata. It begins with that.
Absorbing the intelligence in me constitutes mental equilibrium, and complete discipline of the senses is self-control.
How can you control your senses? You cannot control your senses. You understand? Unless they are engaged in the service, loving service, isn't it? Of Kṛṣṇa-prema, who is the master of the senses. That is Krishna. Otherwise you cannot control. If the yogis, they try to control senses through yoga sadhana, ashtanga yoga sadhana, didn't say, jama, niyama, asana, pranayama, but still they fell. Still they fell. So very Muni, Vishwamitra Muni, 1,000 years they did it. Thousands, still they fail to control their mind and senses. If they are not engaged in the loving service of Hrishikesha, master of the mind and senses, that is Krishna, cannot be controlled. Hrishikena Hrishikesa Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. This is the definition of bhakti. Hrishikena Hrishikesa Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. That is what Srila Swami said. Serve Hrishikesa. Engage in the service of Hrishikesa through your senses. Then there is bhakti. Yes. Then there will be control. Otherwise it cannot be controlled. Yes.
Tolerance means patiently enduring unhappiness.
Yes.
And steadfastness occurs when one conquers the tongue and genitals.
How can one conquer? You can conquer your tongue, then you can conquer genital. Cannot conquer tongue, then sweet, take me sweet. You cannot conquer genital. Understand, Premji? No sweet, only neem leaf. Yes, take neem leaf. Yeah. There is always a preparation of neem. Whatever food we prepare for Kṛṣṇa, there must be one bitter preparation. Yes. Bitter preparation. You understand? With neem, Karela, color. You understand? That must be there. Yes. All types of preparations are there. Satya, Susya, Leya, Peya, 4 types of food are there. And varieties of food are all prepared. And that's also there. Mahaprabhu, a practical teacher, when Mahaprabhu was teaching, Mahaprabhu gives so much, let's say, sumptuous feeding to the devotees. So much Jagannath Prasad was brought, you see. Varieties of prasad, nice palatable. Some cakes are there, sweet preparations are there. Pitha, pana is there. Mahaprabhu himself serves the devotees. When they request Mahaprabhu, you please sit down and eat, otherwise you won't eat. Then Mahaprabhu sits down, then Mahaprabhu said, Pitha, pana unke dao. What do you say?
Better preparation?
Unke dao, sutta, bitter preparation, mujhe dao. These are all nice preparations, sweet items, pitha, pana, that cakes, sweet items, give them, Premji, Mathurana, give them, all of them. But give me all bitter things. Mahaprabhu said, give me all bitter things. Sutta mujhe dao. Mahaprabhu says. This is a practical teacher. Yes. If you give enjoyment to your palate, taking away palatable dishes, sweet things, then you cannot control your genital power. Yes. Jawaharlal Sri Uti Dha, Srishnu-Parayano, Kṛṣṇa nahi dha. So how to give pleasure, enjoyment to my palate, runs from hither to thither. Nice prasad is available, that temple, let us go there. Not nice prasad available here in Bhubaneswar, only Manna Dalma is available. Leave this place. Mayapur, nice prasad, Vrindavan or Bombay, nice prasad, let us go there. Just moves from temple to temple, hither and thither. Is Srishna Udar He is running to give pleasure to his tongue and genital. He cannot get Kṛṣṇa. Cannot get Kṛṣṇa. Understand, Premji? No. Our goal is to get Kṛṣṇa. So, Prabhu is completely fixed at the lotus feet of Kṛṣṇa Narayana. He sees every place is equal. Sarga pavarga narakesopi tulyarthavasya. Isn't it? Sarga avavarga naraka tulyarthavasya. Wherever he may be placed. He may be placed in the heavenly planet, may be placed in this hellish planet, or apavarga, Brahma, Sthire, whatever. Is all equal, because he sees only lotus feet of Lord Narayana, Krishna, fixed. Apparently it may be Swarga, hell or heaven or apavarga, is apparent, but factually he is in Vaikuntha. He is always fixed at lotus feet of Lord Narayana. There is equal vision. Otherwise, how can we develop equal vision? Tulyarthavasya. Narayana Parasavena Kutasana Vidyati, Surga Varga Markesha Vitulya. Narayana Para, those are fixed at lotus feet of Narayana. They are, this, wherever they may be placed, is all Vaikuntha. Tulya, maybe Surga, or Narka, heavenly planet, or hellish planet, or Apurva Brahmasthiti, apparently, but factually he is in Vaikuntha. He sees everything equal, because he sees lotus feet of Narayana. And he is fearless, never afraid of any situation. Yes, one is fixed at lotus feet of Narayana or Krishna. Yeah. So such devotees, they see, they are Ishta, they are beloved. There's that Krishna within and without, within and without. Only see beautiful Syama Sundara form of the Krishna, yes. And he feels, he hears such sweet voice of Krishna, all right. He also gets this nice touch of Krishna, lotus feet and form and body, sabda, sparsha, rupa. See the beautiful form, Syam Sundar form of Krishna, this is the form, sabda, sparsha, rupa, rasa. He tastes the remnants of Krishna, so tasty, nice. Gandha, he also feels this sort of nice aroma coming out from the body of Krishna. So he is no more be attracted to this sabda, sparsha, rupa, rasa, gandha of this material world. Understand the language? Sound, touch, form, smell, or material world. That means no longer attracted toward this objects of sense enjoyment. This is the only means how to one can be detached from it or voluntarily cease from it. But say this verse says voluntarily cease. One must voluntarily cease from material desires. Unless you get Krishna, you cannot voluntarily cease from it. This is the conclusion. Bhagavan, and he sees everywhere, wherever he looks, he sees beautiful form of Syama Sundar Krishna. Therefore, this material world he has developed different vision, completely different vision. Material world, jo dukhaya, miserable platform, but he sees Sukhaya is how blissful and joyfulness here. Vishwa Purna Sukhayati. So it's Chandrananda, Pradhananda Saraswati says. Bhagavan Krishna Purna Vastu is completely full. One who gets him, there is no incompleteness. Because Krishna is Purna Brahma. Yes. Nobody is Purna Brahma, Krishna is Purna Brahma. Even his avatars, they are not Purna Brahma. There is some incompleteness in them also. What to speak of the jivas? Even the plenary portion and a portion and a portion, also Kola, of Krishna, they are not complete. They have some incompleteness, yes. What to speak of jivas? Even they have. Because nobody is Purna Brahma, only Krishna is Purna Brahma. There are 4 types of madhurjas, only Krishna has. Rupa madhurya, Leela madhurya, Venu madhurya, and Rati madhurya. Therefore Krishna is Bhagavan, so Krishna is Bhagavan. These 4 madhurjas are not present any incarnation or portion, plenary portion or portion of the portion. They have any completeness also. What to speak of jivas? Do you understand? So, such a premi bhakta whose mind and senses are wholly engaged in loving service to Syama Sundar Krishna, he is tasting or relishing some nectarian mellow. So he will never be attached or attracted any object of sense enjoyment of this material world. Is completely, what's it, distasteful? Distasteful.
Disgusting.
No taste, he has no taste for it. What to say? Distaste?
Distaste.
Yes, I said that's distaste, isn't it?
Something is distasteful.
Yes, I say distasteful. Is distasteful, yes. Only you will be distasteful. Only you can voluntarily cease from this. Otherwise nobody can voluntarily cease. Because voluntarily cease. Only if you get Krishna only. Develop Kṛṣṇa-prema. Then night 24 hours engage yourself and loving service to Krishna. Then you voluntarily cease from this material desire. No more material desires will be there. You are now engaged in giving pleasure, transcendental senses of Krishna. Do you understand? Transcendental senses of Krishna. Thereby you get transcendental happiness and joyfulness. And now you say, you are relishing a transcendental mela. Such a person will become distasteful to these objects of sense enjoyment, material objects of sense. He can only voluntarily cease from it. Or how can one voluntarily cease? Can you voluntarily cease? No. You cannot. Artificially, how many days? Artificially you just pretend or pose. You won't help you. You won't help you. You won't help you. You understand? You won't help you. Unless artificially pretend and pose. As long as you have not developed Kṛṣṇa-prema, he is the only object of love, is all attractive. It's all attractive. Is that it? How can you voluntarily cease from this material desires? No. How can you develop detest for this material objects of sense? You cannot develop. This is the only thing required. Do you understand? Satyam Sartamrita says, Krishna Minat Krishna Tyago Tar Karjamani Surga Mukhya Krishna Bhakta Naraka Kurimani. Without Krishna, nobody can give it up. These material desires. Yes, Krishna is fortunate. He can get Krishna, then he can give it up. Voluntarily cease from this material desires of enjoyment, sense enjoyment. Otherwise, not possible at all. So, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is said, Madhurya Kanilaya. Krishna, Madhurya Kanilaya Krishna. Krishna is the source of all beauty. Kandarpakoti Kamaniya, Vishesha Sobham. Kandarpakoti Sobhaniya Vishesha Sobham. Whose beauty part excels that of crores of cupids. Cupids are very beautiful in this material world. A material cupid. You say material cupid. But Krishna is transcendental cupid. Vrindavani aprakrutam abhinamadana. Do you understand? Vrindavani aprakrutam abhinamadana. Krishna in Vrindavan is transcendental cupid. Do you understand, Premji? Transcendental cupid. Nava. Every moment he is new, fresh and newer beauty. Not same beauty. Understand? Not same beauty. If it was same beauty, then you can, I have seen it. No more attraction. Yes, I have seen it. No more attraction. But Krishna's beauty, every moment becomes newer. Nitya nava. Yes, ever fresh and newer. Any moment you say, so beautiful, I have never seen it. You see? Therefore it's all attractive and all beautiful. All beautiful. So if you can, if you are fortunate, if you can get Krishna, Krishna, you can see the beautiful form of Krishna, you can see the, sweet voice or sweet singing, flute singing of Krishna, Rupa, Shabda, Sparsha, you can get the touch, bodily touch touch of his lotus feet or palm, lotus palm you can get. No more touch in this material world will attract you. You can voluntarily cease from it. Understand? Sabda, sparsha, rupa, rasa. If you can get, what's the remnants of Krishna that's coming out from his lips, then no more rasa, the material rasa. You will be attracted towards it. You understand? Sabda, sparsha, rupa, rasa, gundho. If you can smell the aroma, transcendental, nice aroma coming out from the body of Krishna, no material aroma will attract you. Then you can voluntarily cease from it. Do you understand? Because they take the form of rupa, rasa, sabda, sparsha, gandha in this material world, the objects of sense enjoyment, and every jiva has. Every jiva has that. What to speak of jivas? Even what I say, the plenary portion and portion of the portion of Krishna is Vishnu Tattvas, avatars, Kṛṣṇa-prema, they are not Purna Brahma. Only Krishna is Purna Brahma. And Krishna has 4 types of Madhurya. So he is not Krishna Brahma, Purna Brahma, is completely full. Get what this verse says, the previous verse, Jata Prithibham Brihijava. You may possess the whole, whatever available in these 3 worlds, the whole universe, the food grains, the rice, barley, etc., the animals, the all metals, including gold and all women, whole world, still you feel incomplete, dissatisfied. Yes, incompleteness. If we get Krishna, Purna Brahma is complete, no incompleteness. Therefore is Purna Brahma. There is no incompleteness. You will never feel incompleteness. As long as you have not gotten Krishna, you will definitely feel incompleteness and deficit. You understand? That is our goal of life. Really achieved human birth, have to get Krishna. Yes, Durlabhaman wasn't. So, Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is all discussed there. The eye wants to see beautiful forms here, Rupa. Eye has that hunger. That is the hunger of the eye, isn't it? Sakyuda. Though we see so many beautiful forms here, still we are not satisfied. I am not satisfied. Because all these things are temporary and material, subject to destruction. How can they give complete pleasure or happiness? They are not complete at all. They are all incomplete. Though you may see so many newer beauty here, still you are dissatisfied. I never be satisfied. But if you can see people, fortunate we can see the beautiful form of Shyam Sundar, then all this Kyudha, the hunger of the eye, is satisfied forever. No more material hunger will be. Then you will be able to voluntarily cease from it. Otherwise, how can voluntarily cease? It says, one must voluntarily cease from material desires. How can one? Only by getting Krishna, then you can. Otherwise, one who has gotten Krishna, he has voluntarily ceased. He has no attraction at all. No taste for it. Yes, he is distasteful of this material sense enjoyment. Otherwise, how one can be? This is the only thing required. Therefore, in Chaitanya Charitamrita it is said, Krishna's beauty is naturally Krishna views at some very attractiveness, swabhavika bhola, so strange. It has even Krishna himself becomes agitated. Yes. Krishna himself cannot understand what beauty I have. Yes. Chaitanya Charitamrita. Kaviraj Goswami has written, Kṛṣṇa madhurjero eko swabhaviko balo Kṛṣṇa madhurjero eko Kṛṣṇa adi naranari koroi biholo Kṛṣṇa adi naranari koroi biholo Sravani darshani ako soye sarvo mana sarvamana apna aswadite Krishna kore na jatana apna aswadite Krishna kore na jatana. Find out that verses, no? Kṛṣṇa madhurjero eko swabhaviko, no index. How can I find out? I think so. The beauty of Krishna has such this natural strength, such uncommon, inconceivable strength. It attracts everybody here in the material world, male and female. Even Krishna himself is attracted towards his own beauty. What to speak about us? Yes. Kṛṣṇa adi naranari koroi biholo. Sravani darsani akarsane sarvamano apna aswadite Krishna kore na jatana. If you hear such description of the beauty of Krishna, you will be attracted. You will develop greed for it. Yes. What to speak of? Just see it. Therefore, Krishna himself becomes attracted towards his own beauty. And he develops desire how to release it. Do you understand? Therefore, he next endeavor how to release. Ekali radhika aswade sakali Krishna tata. Who releases the most completely? Only Radharani releases my beauty completely. Nobody releases completely Radharani. Then he developed three desires, yes. Radhaya pranayama kidrusam. What is the love of Radha? How I can understand it. Sadhya hena dhuta madhurima kidrusam va madhiya. What is the beauty? My beauty. How can I myself understand? I cannot. So can tasya madan bhavat. Kidrusam veti lobhat tad bhavadya samadani sachigarbhasini. What pleasure Radharani gets? Releasing my beauty, how can I get it? In order to fulfill these three desires, he came as Gauranga. He took birth in the womb of Sachi Mata. Yes. You understand? As well as the mood and complexion of Radha. Therefore, it is said, apna aswadite Krishna kore na jatana. One is fortunate who can see the all beautiful form of Krishna's Shyama Sundara form. His eye will be fixed there. He will never look at any beautiful objects maybe here in this material world. Never see. No beautiful objects here. Do you understand? Atruptaha iya kore vidhira nindana. Atruptaha iya kore vidhira nindana. Avidagdha vidhivalo nagane srudana. Avidagdha vidhivalo koti netro nahi dilo সবে দিল দুই কোটি তাহাতে নিমেষ কৃষ্ণ কি দেখিবি তাহাতে নিমেষ কৃষ্ণ Those who see that these are the versions of gopis. Gopis really see the beautiful form of Krishna. Then Krishna's beauty is such ever newer, fresh beauty, not the same. And the more you see, the more you become attracted, the more you develop desire to see. There is no satiation here. Do you understand? Here inside the material world, the more you give enjoyment to your senses, there is no satiation. Here it is said, the more you see the beautiful form of Krishna, which is ever fresh and new, you will never be satisfied. There is no satiation in it. But this insatiation is welcome, but this insatiation is condemned. Understand my language? This insatiation, material insatiation, will drag you to hell. Suffer, at last you'll get the body of a mountain of trees. Our journey we have discussed already. But there was this insatiation, single beautiful form of Krishna that is ever newer and fresh. Then you'll be attracted to Krishna, and then at last you'll go to the Golak Vrindavan, the abode of Krishna. Understand? You find? All right, read it. Yes?
My sweetness is always newer and newer.
Yeah.
Devotees taste it according to their own respective love.
Yes.
If I see my sweetness in a mirror, I am tempted to taste it, but nevertheless I cannot. If I deliberate on a way to taste it, I find that I hanker for the position of Radhika. Who manifests an abundance of sweetness greater than mine, which has never been experienced before, and which causes wonder to all? Alas, I myself, my mind bewildered upon seeing this beauty, impetuously desires to enjoy it like Srimati Radharani. The beauty of Krishna has one natural strength. It thrills the heart of all men and women, beginning with Lord Krishna himself.
Yes.
All minds are attracted by hearing his sweet voice and flute, or by seeing his beauty. Even Lord Krishna himself makes efforts to taste that sweetness. The thirst of one who always drinks the nectar of that sweetness is never satisfied.
Never satisfied, yes. This insatiation is welcome, but this material insatiation, that is condemned. Understand? Yes.
Rather, that thirst increases constantly.
Increases constantly. That is good. Yes.
Such a person, being unsatisfied, begins to blaspheme Lord Brahma,
yes.
saying that he does not know the art of creating well, and is simply inexperienced.
Inexperienced, yes.
He has not given millions of eyes to see the beauty of Krishna. He has given only 2 eyes.
2 eyes. Eyelids are there. It's blinking. How can I see Krishna's beauty? You see, such and such. Yes.
And even those eyes blink.
Yes.
How then shall I see the lovely face of Krishna?
Krishna. You see? The eyes that cannot see or don't see such beauty of Krishna are useless. What is the value of the eyes? Can you see Krishna? And the ears cannot hear such sweet singing, flute singing of Krishna, sweet voice of Krishna. That also useless. You understand? If somebody is fortunate, if he can see such beautiful Shyam Sundar form with eyes, if he can hear such sweet flute singing of Krishna, sweet voice of Krishna, then possessing eyes and ears. Huh? What is that? That's your success or what? I don't know language. And his hunger for seeing the form, hunger of the eye to see form, beautiful form, hunger of the ear to hear sweet sound in this material world will be, forever satisfied. No more hankering will be there. Understand? Otherwise, no other means there. Bansi gana mruto dhano lavanya mruto janmasthana bansi gana mruto dhano bansi gana mruto dhano lavanya mruto janmasthana jena dekhe se chanda badana jena se chanda badana se noyane kiva kajo porko taro munde bajo se noyane taro munde bajo se noyane rohe ki karono se noyane rohe ki karono Kṛṣṇero madhuro vāṇī amrutero tarangini Kṛṣṇero madhuro vāṇī amrutero tarangini tara praveso nahi je śravani tara praveso nahi je काना कोड़ी छिद्र सम जानी हो से श्रवण काना श्रवण तारो जन्म हईल कारण तारो जन्म हईल कारण got it? Bansi gana amrita dhamo lavanya amrita janmasthana janadaki israndamadana. So sweet singing, flute singing. Bansi means flute. Of Krishna. Beauty of Krishna. All beautiful. Kandapakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham is beauty far excels that of Kṛṣṇa transcendental occupied, transcendental occupied. Look at the face of Krishna, Shanda Bandana, moon-like face. If somebody getting eyes cannot see such beautiful face of Krishna, beautiful form of Krishna, what is the value of his eyes? Let Indradev drop his thunderbolt on his head. Odukotar munde bhaja. Understand? His eyes are useless. Yes. Se noyana rahe ki ka? You understand? Kṛṣṇero madhura vāṇī amrutero tarangini tar pravesa nahi je śravan. The sweet voice of Krishna, sweet singing, flute singing of Krishna, if somebody cannot hear it, what is the use of his ears? Krishna's voice so sweet is like flow of nectar, amrute tarangini. If it won't enter into the ear of somebody, then those ears are useless, and those ears are like damaged conch shell. Do you understand? Let's study, yeah? So all this khyudha, all this hunger, the eyes hunger, ears hunger, nose hunger, touch sensation, all this hunger will be, material hunger will be satisfied, completely, forever satisfied, if you get, you can see the beautiful form of Krishna, you can taste the remnants of Krishna that comes out from his lotus leaves, and you can smell the nice transcendental aroma coming out from the body of Krishna, sweet singing of Krishna and sweet voice of Krishna, and you can get the touch of Krishna's body and lotus feet and lotus palm, then forever your material sabda sparsha rupa rasa gandha will be forever satisfied. There will be no dissatisfaction at all. You understand? This hunger will be completely satisfied. Otherwise hunger will never satisfy. Understand? This is the only meal. Otherwise, nobody can voluntarily cease. Cease from these material desires. One question is there. In this material world, nobody can see his own face. Can you see your own face? Is it impossible? Impossible? Is it impossible? Not impossible. You can see it in a mirror, isn't it? In a mirror. But mirror, there is only reflection. This is a reflection of your face, not the real face. Understand my point? Pratibimba means reflection. You understand? So, how can Krishna see his beautiful face? Krishna cannot see his beautiful face. What mirror he wants to see? He needs to see. This material mirror. Krishna is not a material being, so why need a material mirror to see his face? Here Pujari shows him material mirror, see your face. Here for Pujari see. But that material mirror, when you utilize in Krishna's service, becomes transcendental. The number of material yes, and there is Krishna's service. That's our tattva. So Krishna cannot see his own beauty, see his own beautiful face. Krishna sees his beauty or beautiful face in the transcendental mirror set up in the heart of Premi Bhakta. Understand my language? Transcendental mirror set up in the heart of Premi Bhakta. One transcendental mirror is set up there, in the heart of Premi Bhakta. And Krishna sees his beauty there in that mirror. Understand? Yes. Jadiyate puman praptita. That is Visuddha Sattva. And that is saturated with the love, prema rasa ranjita, is completely filled with love, transcendental love, aprakita prema. This is bhakta hrudaya darpana. The heart of a premi bhakta is like a mirror, it's transcendental mirror. Krishna sees his own beauty there. You follow? But there is also variations. Degrees vary. Yes. It's not that the the transcendental mirror set up in the heart of all bhaktas are same. No. It's all same. It's not same. You understand? Some is clear, some is more clear, some is most clear. The degree varies, positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. It varies, yes. It's most clear. Most clear mirror, most clear. And it is your duty to clear the mirror daily. Daily clearance, cleansing will be there. Then mirror will be clearer and clearer and most clear. Yes. How can Bhakta does so? By bhajan. Understand me? Cheto darpanam marjanam. He said darpana means mirror. Cheto darpanam marjanam. First verse of Sikhyastava. Cheto darpanam marjanam. You can cleanse the mirror set up in your heart by bhajan, nam bhajan. Daily nam bhajan. If a bhajan is pure, offenseless, then it becomes clearer and most clear at last. You follow? Not who is not doing bhajan. The mirror set up in his heart is covered with dirt. It's dirt. Completely dirty mirror. No reflection will be there at all. Who is doing some bhajan, then cleansing process begins. It becomes clear, more clear, and most clear. The more it becomes clear and clearer and clearer, the vision will be accordingly clear and clearer and most clear. Yes. Sweet, very sweet. Sweeter and sweetest. Yes. But in material world, the mirror only reflects. You can see the reflection of your face, not the real face. But the mirror set up in the heart of a premi bhakta, where Krishna sees his own face and own beauty, there is no reflection. You understand? The Sanskrit word is pratibimba. English is reflection. Bimba, pratibimba. Do you understand? Bimba is the original word and prati is affix to it. What do you say? Affix? Yes. Or suffix? Affix. Prior to that. Affix. Before.
Prefix. Prefix or affix? Either way.
Yeah, no, prefix or affix. Do you understand? That is prati. That's known as upasarga. Upasarga. Pratibimba. But Krishna never sees pratibimba. No prati is there. He sees bimba. Sees himself. Understand my language? You cannot understand. There is no pratibimba. It's bimba. What is bimba? Then affix or prefix is prati, and it becomes pratibimba. That's the reflection. Everyone sees the reflection of his own face in the material mirror. But Krishna never sees the reflection of his beauty or face in the transcendental mirror set up in the heart of Premi Bhakta. Krishna sees himself. No pratibimba, only bimba. Understand? No. It's Sanskrit word. Bimba, pratibimba. This is the point here. Understand? And that is the real resting place of Krishna. Through a Vrindavan. Pure heart of the Premi Bhakta is the real Vrindavan, where Krishna rests there. Peacefully and blissfully. Yes, and Krishna sees his own form, himself there. Is not reflection there. And it depends upon the clarity of the this mirror. The mirror becomes more clear, more clear, more clear, then Krishna sees the beauty also, and sweetness of beauty is realized more and more and more. And it is most clear, and it is realized the most. Understand? Realization is the most. So, this is what you can see. Therefore says only Radharani. The mirror set on the heart of Radharani is the most clear. Nobody's mirror is clear. Maybe clearer. Clearer. But most clear is Radharani's heart. Sat-prema darpana. Therefore says Sat-prema darpana. And Chaitanya Charitamrita it mentions. Radharani Sat-prema darpana is not as good as the prema darpana for other devotees. Understand my language? It is something uncommon. Uncommon. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita mentions, Jadyapi nirmala radha Sat-prema darpana nirmala radha Sat-prema darpana Tathapi sochatataro Bade anukhyana Tathapi sochatataro Bade anukhyana Amaro madhuryo nahi Badite obokase Amaro এ দর্পণেও আগে নব রূপে ভাসে এ দর্পণের আগে মন্মাধুর্য রাধা প্রেম দোহে হোড় হরি মন্মাধুর্য রাধা প্রেম क्षणे क्षणे बारे के हो नहीं जाए हारी क्षणे आमारो माधुर्य नित्य नव नव ओ आमारो माधुर्य नित्य প্রেম অনুরূপ ভক্ত আস্বাদ শোষ প্রেম অনুরূপ What? All right, read it.
Although Radha's love is pure like a mirror, its purity increases at every moment.
Yes, its purity increases in every moment, yes. That is unique with Radharani, yes.
My sweetness also has no room for expansion.
Yes.
Yet it shines before that mirror in newer and newer beauty.
Yes.
There is constant competition between my sweetness and the mirror of Radha's love.
Yes, constant competition. Krishna's words. Constant competition between my sweetness and Radha's mirror. What is
Mirror
that?
of Radha's love.
Mirror of love. Yes.
They both go on increasing, but neither knows defeat.
Neither knows defeat. Yes.
My sweetness is always newer and newer. Devotees taste it according to their own respective love.
Yes. Own respective love. Therefore there is variation. But Radharani tastes the most. Radharani is the mirror of love, is most, clean, you understand? Most clean, superlative degree. And it increases every moment. Every moment. That is Adhiruda Madanakya Mahabhava Rupa. And Krishna's beauty also every moment becomes newer and newer. Anu Savabhinavam, every moment newer and newer. Yes, Nityanabhinam. So, Radharani's mirror also every moment increases. That is competition, constant competition. My sweetness and Radharani's love of mirror. One example is given here. Sugar candy is sweet. So this sweetness, does the sweetness lie in the sugar candy or in the tongue? Where it lies? In the sugar candy or in the tongue? The answer is that it is not in sugar candy, neither in the tongue. Do you follow? It is in the union of tongue and sugar candy. Understand my language? Yes. The sweetness lies there. Understand? Similarly, sugar candy is there, tongue is there. If there is no union, the sweetness cannot be realized or tested. Yes, sugar candy is there and you have tongue. When you taste the sweetness, it does not come in contact. Two things come in contact. This is the point here. Similarly, Krishna's beauty is not with him. It is in the Madanakya Mahabhava Srimati Radharani. With the Madanakya Mahabhava Srimati Radharani in Samruddhiman Sambhova. Do you understand? Because Radharani's love, mirror like love, increases every moment, and there is constant competition between Krishna's beauty and Radharani's mirror like love. Yes. And before that mirror, Krishna's beauty, what's that? Krishna's beauty becomes newer and newer and newer and newer. Before that mirror, yes. If you have no such mirror, how can you see the newer beauty of Krishna? Understand me? So, so it is said, Prakash Bhumi, Sungar Rosaraj is a king of Lord country called Melo, Krishna. It appears in Madanakya Mahabhava, in the mirror of Radharani. You understand? Radha Sange Jodi Bhati Toda Madan Mohana. If with Radha, then it becomes Madan Mohana, who enchants the Cupid. So, it's a fact that everybody tests the sweetness of sugar candy. Pratakya. One question comes, why it is that Krishna's beauty is completely released by Radharani, not by anybody else? Why it is so? The object is there, some beautiful object is there. But you have no vision, can you see it? If you are a blind man, can you see this beautiful object? Though it lying there? Blind man cannot see. You understand? Because he is bereft of vision. There is no vision. All right, beautiful object is there, and you have eye. If there is no light, if there is darkness, can you see? Then three things are required. Three things. Beautiful object, vision plus light. Isn't it? Then you can see. Similarly, to see Krishna Madhurya, the beauty of Krishna, sweetness of Krishna, sweetness of the beauty of Krishna, to really see it, you should have such vision. Such vision, such eye, such eyes that are very greedy to have it. Greed should be there. To Kṛṣṇa-prema, not mere vision. Understand me? And light, enlightenment of love should be there. Prema radha, enlightenment of love. You understand? Krishna is the beautiful object, most beautiful object. Shyam Sundar, the reservoir of all beauty. But you should possess hungry eye. Your eyes should be hungry to see such beauty. And there should be enlightenment of love. Prema radha. Otherwise you cannot see. Understand my language? These three things is inevitable, absolutely necessary. Yes. Prema loka, the enlightenment of love, Kṛṣṇa-prema, the eye is very greedy to see the beauty of Krishna. Then you can see. You may have eyes, but not greedy. You have no greedy eyes. I don't want to see Krishna's beauty. Want to see nasty beauty here, objects of sense enjoyment here in material world. How can you see the beautiful form of Krishna? Though you have eyes, but your eyes are not greedy enough to see the beauty of Krishna. Rather, they are very greedy to see the nasty beauty here in this material world, the nasty material forms, rupa. So you cannot see. You understand? Some light is here, then you have an eye, and some light is there, and object of form, beautiful form is there, then you can see. But you have no proper vision, premandana surita bhakti vilochanena. If your eyes are not anointed with the ointment of love of Krishna, how can you see the beautiful form of Krishna? You understand? If you cannot have the enlightenment of love, understand my language. So one who is in possession of this, sasai, premandana purita bhakti vilochanena, only he can see the beautiful form of Krishna. Yes, otherwise nobody can see. Though Krishna is there, always present, ever present, yes. Who sees? Can you see? I said three things are required. The object should be there, eye should be there, and light should be there. Then you can see the object. You may have eyes, there is object, may have eyes, and no light, you can see. Similarly, if you don't possess premandana surita bhakti vilochana, such eyes, very greedy to see the beauty of Krishna, known love of Krishna, not gotten the enlightenment of love, how can you say, though Krishna is there? Beauty of Krishna. Understand? This is required. One who has such thing, he sees Krishna, all beautiful Krishna, everywhere. Premi Bhakta. Jahan netra pade, tahan Krishna spray. Wherever he looks, he sees a beautiful form of Krishna. Huh? So, his hunger, rupa khyuda, his hunger of seeing forms, beautiful forms in this material world is forever satisfied, ceased. Only he can voluntarily cease from this desire of seeing beautiful forms in this material world. Otherwise, who can voluntarily cease from it? This is the conclusion. Thank you very much. Prabhupada Ji Maharaj ki jai, Bhagavata Kathamrita ki jai, Bhagavata Kathamrita Rasa Pipasa Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Gaur Premanand.